What's up guys, and today I've got a Lego MOC which is actually an entry into First Order Legos MOC contest. It's based on a medieval watermill, but let's start with the waterfall. To be honest, the waterfall and river are pretty simple design, but in my opinion very effective. The waterfall is basically 1x2 bricks and plates stacked together at random angles with a big splash of all kinds of trans-clear pieces at the bottom. To make the fast-flowing water effect of the river, I used one of the most common techniques. Dump a bunch of trans-clear, trans-light blue and trans-normal blue studs onto the MOC. Another key part of this build is the rock work, which is probably my least favourite part. Being the first ever large-scale mountainous rock work I've made, certainly not disappointed, but I feel it could have been a bit better. Going slightly off topic, making this video took perhaps longer than I intended to. And one of the reasons for that is I had to buy the majority of the pieces in this cliff off Bricklink, which of course took a while to arrive. On the top of the cliff there's some olive green landscaping and a continuation of the river. Moving away from the more natural side of this MOC and possibly to its best bit, we see the cottage that actually holds and powers the mill. If you look at my first ever video, the Peasants' War stop motion, you can see a similar sort of house. But this one is quite an improvement, with more beams and subtler details. The ground floor walls represent old rough stone that's been poorly looked after. Just for added detail, if you look closely, you see how two of them are actually slanted, to try and give the house a more crooked feel. It's also not unlike my church, but instead of sand green, I'm using medium dark fleshed masonry bricks. First floor and attic are outlined by brown and dark red tiles, with a random white and tan pattern on it. There is also a window in each of the four faces, also outlined by tiles. The roof is very simple, just two dark blue sides hinged together, which just sits on its stand. As we move back down to the ground floor, we can see what types of pieces are used, including masonry bricks, those grill ones, headlight bricks and other stomp pieces. Also on the ground floor is the door, which was actually quite tricky because I didn't want to make the floor about 8 bricks high just to fit in the door. In the end, I moved the door 1 brick back from the wall and so lowered it down, which although sacrifices the ability to open and close it, means that there isn't some massive cottage looming over a very reasonably sized cliff. And that only leaves the mill itself. Once creating a hexagon with the hinges, I made brown poles leading into the centre, which attach to the axle making it spin. Oh, and this thing makes some pretty annoying noises. Yeah, sorry about that. Around the back of the MOC it's just plain grey bricks covering a whole lot of Duplo. Weirdly, I love this small rock heap at the front of the MOC. Originally it was just flat, but that was a bit boring, so I decided to add it in. I think I prefer this rock work to the cliff because it's more horizontal rather than vertical, making it much more slick. Also included in the build are a couple of figs. The first is the wife who is fishing in the river. Not sure how many fish are left after taking a ride on her mill, but they need something to eat. On the other hand, the husband has just arrived home after chopping up some wood for the fire. The final part of the build is the very simple mechanism used to power the mill. If you take off the roof and press the button on the battery box, the green light will turn on or off, depending on whether you are starting or stopping it. And then if we take off another layer, the first floor, we can take a look at how the mill spins. Because a normal M motor spins way too quickly and I couldn't be bothered to find my worm gear, I slowed it down by having a small gear run into a large one, twice. That's it for this video guys. Good luck to everyone else entering the competition, and goodbye.